Behind the unprecedented Israeli strikes across Iran, a sophisticated intelligence operation, with Mossad releasing these rare images of what it says are its covert operations deep inside enemy territory.
Israel's intelligence agency, Mossad, just pulled off something that feels like a movie, but it's real. The operation they launched against Iran is being called one of the most daring and unbelievable missions in recent history. For years, Israel and Iran have been caught in a shadow war. Both countries have attacked each other secretly, using spies, sabotage, and cyber attacks. But what Mossad just did takes things to another level. This plan didn't come together overnight. Mossad had been preparing for 8 months. They carefully gathered information, moved people and weapons, and built secret operations inside Iran. This included sending in Israeli commandos and setting up hidden weapons systems throughout the country.
In this video, 2 masked operatives can be seen crouching down, adjusting equipment. One Israeli security official told CNN Mossad established a drone base in Iran ahead of the strikes to target the Islamic Republic from within. This video appears to show a drone targeting a missile launcher. Another shows the crosshairs of a drone over a target which appears to be a truck. Israeli officials say precision weapons were smuggled into central Iran and positioned near missile systems.
It's believed they used fake passports and entered through nearby countries like Iraq or even Afghanistan. Once inside, they didn't just hide, they started building a network. Some say Mossad has been training and working with local Iranians who are against their own government. These people might have helped carry out the mission without raising suspicion. The Mossad agents set up drones in open fields, hid weapons in everyday vehicles, and even placed gear close to important Iranian air bases. And they didn't do it in just one area. They did it in many locations across the country. That alone is shocking. But what's more surprising is that Mossad actually released video footage showing some of these setups.
But alongside the Israeli hits on Iranian military and nuclear targets, key leadership figures were also targeted and killed in pinpoint strikes, likely driven by highly accurate Israeli intelligence, including top commanders of the powerful Revolutionary Guard Corps and multiple nuclear scientists, according to Iranian officials. But the ongoing Israeli campaign is high risk, already provoking serious retaliation across Israel, including on Tel Aviv. And the escalating conflict could also bolster hardline Iranian calls for a nuclear deterrent, meaning this stunning Israeli intelligence coup may actually increase the nuclear threat it was meant to remove. Matthew Chance, CNN London.
That's extremely rare for any spy agency. It shows how confident they were and how far ahead they were of Iranian intelligence. Then, on June 13th, 2025, the mission was launched. It was called Operation Rising Lion. Early in the morning, Israeli fighter jets took off from their bases. But before the planes arrived in Iran, something else happened. The weapons planted inside Iran were remotely activated by Mossad. Using encrypted satellite signals, they launched drones and missiles that had already been hidden around Iran. These weapons targeted Iran's missile defense systems, especially the Russian-made S-300s, which are some of the most advanced systems Iran owns. Because of this surprise move, Iran's defenses were taken out before they could even respond. This allowed Israeli jets to fly into Iran's airspace almost freely.
In the past 24 hours, we've taken out top military commanders, senior nuclear scientists, the Islamic regime's most significant enrichment facility, and a large portion of its ballistic missile arsenal. More is on the way. The regime doesn't know what hit them. They don't know what will hit them. The nation of Iran and the nation of Israel have been true friends since the days of Cyrus the Great. And the time has come for you to unite around your flag and your historic legacy by standing up for your freedom from an evil and oppressive regime. It has never been weaker.
With Iran's radar and air defense systems down, Mossad and the Israeli Air Force had a clear path. But the mission wasn't just about taking out missiles. Mossad also used all the intelligence it had gathered to hit specific people. Over the past months, they had been tracking Iranian commanders and nuclear scientists. They knew where they lived, where they worked, and even what rooms they were in. This is how precise the attack was. One image from Tehran shows a building where only one room was destroyed, the room where a target was believed to be. This was not luck, it was careful planning. More than 20 top Iranian military commanders were killed. 6 nuclear scientists also died. These weren't random victims. These were people at the heart of Iran's military and nuclear programs. Mossad had even tricked some of these people into attending a meeting. They gathered in one place, thinking they were safe, and then the strike happened. This kind of psychological trickery is exactly what Mossad is known for. There are also signs that Mossad and the Israeli government used public news as part of their plan. Before the attack, there were reports that the US didn't want Israel to strike Iran. Even Donald Trump said he was trying to stop it. Prime Minister Netanyahu also said that the US wanted to delay the mission. But after the operation, it seemed like that might have all been part of the plan. The goal was to make Iran think that Israel wouldn't attack anytime soon. That way, Iran's leaders wouldn't go into hiding or move their weapons. It worked. Iran was caught completely off guard. The attack also destroyed Iranian weapons stored in vehicles. Some of these vehicles were carrying drones and missiles, copied from tactics used in Ukraine. Israel used these mobile launchers to hit even more targets. Other smaller explosive weapons had been placed near air defense sites across Iran. When all these things exploded together, it created massive damage. What makes this mission so unbelievable is the scale. It wasn't just one attack. It was a combination of ground sabotage, airstrikes, drone warfare, and cyber intelligence. Mossad managed to do all of this while staying completely hidden inside one of the most hostile countries in the world. And now, experts are saying that this mission might have permanently crippled Iran's ability to launch a nuclear program. In fact, Iran had been close to opening a new underground nuclear site. This facility would have been deep enough that even US bunker-busting bombs might not have reached it. Israel saw this as a major threat. Iran was also building more missiles, reportedly planning to produce up to 20,000 within 6 years. Some of these would be capable of carrying nuclear weapons. That's why Netanyahu felt this operation had to happen now. He said it wasn't just about defending Israel, but also about preventing a global disaster. With so many Iranian leaders and scientists now dead, and with its defense systems wrecked, Iran is facing a serious crisis. But this might not be the end. There are worries that Iran could strike back, which might lead to a larger war. The US and other countries in the Middle East could get pulled into it. There are even rumors that more Mossad agents are still inside Iran, ready to act again if needed. This entire mission will likely be studied for years. It's a masterclass in intelligence gathering, strategic deception, and military coordination. Mossad didn't just use guns and bombs, they used brains, planning, and timing. It's hard to say what will happen next. But one thing is clear, Israel's Mossad just proved they are one of the most advanced and fearless intelligence agencies in the world. Iran, and the rest of the world, is now paying close attention.